welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It's Tuesday and time for another tip. See, I got some glare here. Sorry about that. So the new packaging for our stamps and dies, let me put it back in here, goes like this. They are the same size envelopes now, which is really nice. And they're nice and thin. We're going to be able to store them a lot easier. Since we've gone away from the red rubber because of supply issues, and all of our stamps now are the photopolymer, they can use a thinner packaging, which is going to make life a lot easier for us. Think about if you're going to a retreat or a crop, it'll be a lot lighter to carry these around than our cases. And even though our cases are lighter than when we had our wood blocks, oh my gosh, you remember how heavy that was? Ooh. All right, so they have given us one of the nice things with the dies is now all the images are on the outside case, so you can see what dies are in the case. They've done the same thing with the stamps, so that their intention was for us to get the stamps and put them right on the top like this and slide them into the case. You can do that. It's just a little difficult maybe to see the design, just a little bit. So I've got a tip for you. First, I'm going to tell you what didn't work. So what I did was I went to the printer and I printed a copy of this. Now, copy works, except my copy paper, these don't stick to it. They fall off, which is okay, but I kind of wanted them to stick. So at our team meeting Saturday, we were talking about different ideas, and I can't remember if someone suggested this exactly or it came to my brain today. But here's what I'm going to suggest. Now, if you're somebody that likes a straight line, grab your paper trimmer. I'll have to admit, the first one I did, I just tore it. But I'm just going to cut my packaging in half. Now, this is that nice, kind of like photocopy paper, or I want to say glossy paper, like picture paper. And what I'm going to do is it was like this, okay? I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to grab a black ink pad. You could do it in whatever color you want, but you just want to be able to see the images. I'm going to ink it up. I left it on the sheet exactly the way it came. And I'm going to stamp it on it would actually be the inside paper, okay? Oh, I was a little fuzzy this morning. Now it is going to take a little bit to dry because this is slick paper, right? So you'll need to let it set aside. But then once it's dry, I'll show you. I tried it first with my Merry Christmas stamp. So you can see I tore it there. It's not very good. So it was like this. So I tore it. Then I stamped my Merry Christmas. Now I can put this there like this and put it right back in my sleeve. And of course, this one's pretty easy. It says Merry Christmas, right? But that way you can see what the stamps are. So once this is dry, I'll lay it like this. I'll clean my stamps and then I'll lay that on top. I'll have a slick surface that this will stick to, and I'll be able to see all the images. Now you will want to make sure you don't slip around. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Um, I did want to remind you of this as well. So I guess this is a bonus tip. And I had my spray here. Hang on, I'm going to grab another one. So every once in a while, I would suggest you grab your Stampin' Scrub, get your spray on it, your Stampin' Mist, and clean your stamps, especially if you're using the red rubber. Now, I know this is photopolymer, but the spray helps condition your stamps, and your red rubber stamps will last for years and years and years and years if you keep them in good shape. So every once in a while, I know we're using those chamois most of the time. Grab that bottle of spray and clean it with your Stampin' Scrub. So I hope this tip helps you, that you'll be able to use our new packaging, love the new design, and as always, as demonstrators, we always got to come up with a new tip or trick. Hope you like this one, and I'll see you later this week.